Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Water Dragon Tarot, 7 for the T. I did try to do a video yesterday? I believe it was yesterday, and then I didn't post the video. And this video was based on a dream that I had, so it's a little bit more personal. But I decided to share this dream with you guys because you might be able to relate to it. And then I didn't like how I did it, so I'm doing it over, and yeah, there's that. So in this dream that I had, I'm going to leave out all the crazy stuff that happened before this point in the dream. But at the end of the dream, I was out on a mountain in the buttfuck cold of Russia. For whatever reason, it was Russia. And I had looked out in the distance. The sky was blue, clear, beautiful, and I saw an eagle. And it's like, okay, that's an eagle. And then I did a double take. I'm just like, is that a hawk next to the eagle? And then I'm like, is that a hawk carrying something in his claws next to an eagle? What is this? In the dream, I'm trying to figure this out. So I grabbed the binoculars in the dream, and I put the binoculars up. I'm looking at the birds. There's the eagle flying all majestic and shit. And then there is the hawk beside the eagle. It keeps looking at the eagle like it's asking for permission. And it's struggling to keep up. And it's a red-tailed hawk. And it is carrying another dead hawk. So it kept looking at the eagle like it was asking for permission to let this hawk go. This dead hawk that it was carrying with it. And then as the dream progressed, I'm still looking at the eagle with the hawk and then the hawk carrying the dead hawk. And both of the living birds, of course, look at me. And then I woke up from the dream. So, of course, me being me, I love my dream interpretations. Love them so much. So here's what I got out of it. The eagle represents the divine guidance, God, but mainly guidance, and that makes absolute sense when I explain the situation with the hawk. The hawk is struggling to keep up, but it's carrying this dead weight. And if you know anything about hawks, red-tailed hawks especially, they pick a mate and they mate for life, and if their partner dies, then they'll get another mate. So this hawk is holding on to dead weight, aka this soulmate, this love, this hurt, and this grief from this love. And it's carrying it around, and it's slowing it down, and it's holding it back, and it keeps looking to God for answers, but then it looked at me. The eagle and the hawk looked at me, and I'm the one with the answers. So that means that you are the one with the answers. And you need to stop asking for permission to let things go and give yourself permission to let things go. Let go of that past hurt. Let go of the soulmate. It's dead weight. It's holding you back. It's creating blockages. It's keeping you from being able to keep up. And it's time to let go. It's time to let go. It's safe to let go. You're going to drain yourself. You're going to run yourself straight into the ground. You're going to run out of energy, and you won't be able to keep up with your mission, your divine mission. If you don't let go, this is going to keep blocking your blessings. And this is something that I've been dealing with also personally for the last year or so. And also I want to point out that the day before I did a reading, it wasn't a love reading, it was a message from the universe reading. And we did readings from this deck, the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards. And we had that courage and that transformation. We had the eagle, which is what I saw in my dream. After I had done this reading, I left my cards all here. We still have, Intuition Grace. We have all the cards still laid out here. And the courage and the transformation were right next to each other. So you need to have courage, to have that faith, to trust in the divine. but also yourself. You need to have that courage to let go, because the courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. And when the eagle and the hawk looked at me when I was looking at them through the binoculars, the hawk stopped asking the eagle for permission to let go. It stopped begging with its eyes, but it went from, do I have permission to let go, to, are you going to give yourself permission to let go? And you have the power to overcome anything, so it's time to let go. Because if you don't let go, that dead weight that you're carrying around is going to stop your transformation. The transformation is the soul's evolution, and your soul needs to evolve. And I have a little saying that if your soul does not transform and evolve, your soul withers and rots because it stays stagnant. And think about swamp water, if you will. Think about stagnant water. It stinks, it's toxic, it's dangerous, and it's not good for you. It's not something you definitely want to go take a dip in, you know? So your soul does wither and rot if it does not evolve and grow, and you do not want to get stuck in the stagnant energy that keeps holding you down, that keeps wearing you out, that keeps fucking you up. You gotta let go. Letting go is a very hard thing to do. I wish I could explain everything about my situation, but I don't like to really put my personal business out on the internet, but it's definitely personal. And that also goes into that lesson that I had yesterday, or the day before technically now, about the paper airplanes. You don't want the original flimsy copy. You need to observe what is good and what is not good for you in the long haul, what is going to withstand the journey and the test of time. And quick fixes are poorly put together. There's nothing going on here. It just did a little loop-de-loo right back to me. So it's time to rebuild the model, and it's time to take flight. But I do want to add that when I got done processing this dream, and I did my little research for my dream interpretations, because that's what a bitch does, I had me a little cry, because I'm just like, yes, you do need to let go, bitch. And I cuss myself out when I'm fucking crying, because I'm just like, the fuck is you crying over that motherfucker for? Like, you look stupid right now. I cuss myself out if I fucking cry, because it's like, bitch, the fuck is you crying for? Grow up. Everyone's got problems. So I get in the shower, because I just needed to shower. When I shower, especially in the morning, especially after having an intense dream, water is cleansing, and you just kind of wash all those thoughts and all those feelings away, and it's very relaxing. It feels nice. And I like to listen to music when I am in the shower, and there were 3 very, 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 very specific songs that had come on while I was in the shower. And I stopped mid-shower. I'm just like, hold up. Hold the fuck up. This is lining up with the dream. And the first song that came up was called Snakes by ZZ Ward. Fantastic song. Very folky, if you will. Folk country rockish. I don't know what to call it. It's definitely a nice little sound of its own. Excuse me, gee willikers. But it's called Snakes. And I had stopped mid-shower to save the song, because I'm just like, oh fuck. When God has a message for you, he will make sure that he gets that message through to you. And it started with this fucking dream. Very, very specific dream. I knew that there was something about it as soon as I had it. And then, of course, songs, music, that is a frequency. It's a frequency. This motherfucker's trying to tell me something, of course. So when God wants you to hear him, he will make sure that you hear him. in ways that you understand. Dream interpretation is one for me. Music is another. And music answers so many things because I'll just be thinking about stuff, and then music that just matches what I'm thinking without me even speaking it into existence pops up. And that is very important. Everything's a sign of synchronicity when you are listening to the divine, okay? But the song is called Snakes, and it's a woman. She has red tape kind of going across her mouth, and it says, "Where did all the love go?" So we're gonna start here. There's a snake in the grass. I see him staring at me. I told him, if you're gonna bite me, then first you better show me your teeth. There's a devil in town, and I'm feeling like Eve. Oh, I think I want to take another apple right off of that tree. There's a snake in my chest trying to strangle my heart. Yeah, I know that he's a charmer, but I'll never let him tear me apart. Honey, you better leave before I beg you to stay and come and hunt me how you wanna. When you want me, baby, I'll be your prey. So it is talking about falling prey to a predator that is very charming in a lot of ways. And it's not good for you. It's bad for your heart. It's trying to strangle your heart. It will break you and use you for everything that you are and just leave you broken. And it will continue to crush you. Oh God, I'm terrified of your ice cold heart and those hellish eyes. And music is art, so it's another thing that can be interpreted however the viewer deems fit. And whatever way it fits in with your life, whatever way that it resonates for you, is how you can interpret it. It's kind of like with the original tarot cards. I have my little beginner's tarot cards, but when I first started doing tarot readings, I had started doing tarot readings based on the original cards that didn't have the descriptions, and I would have to interpret the picture and what the picture means and what I see in the picture. And I think that was a really good way for me to teach myself, because pictures are worth 1,000 words. And artwork is the same exact way because it is a picture. So you live and you learn, okay? But, oh, I can't lie. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh my God, I'm terrified. And I just can't move. I'm paralyzed. I can't lie. I'm terrified. So I also want to I also want to point out that eagles and hawks will eat snakes. Eagles and hawks are the prey. Eagles and hawks are the predators to the snakes, which are the prey. So once you get in this hawk energy and you decide to let this dead weight go, and you realize that this dead weight is just a snake that you thought was your soulmate, it's going to do something for you, but you're going to eat that snake alive. I just want to say that. And then the second song, which is probably more well known because it is a newer song, and it's not, one of the underground artist type things. Kissing Strangers by DNCE and Nicki Minaj. I'm not a big Nicki Minaj supporter, so we're not going to go ahead and elaborate on that. But this is, and I'm paying attention to the order of the songs that I'm listening to as well, and in the order that they showed up in. But it's talking about dealing with the snake. It's going to break your heart. It's keeping you trapped. And it's going to be the death of you. And then we have Kissing Strangers by DNCE. And here we are. Okay. And I'm just trying to make my way on through the concrete jungle. Who walks with me? Trying to find connection in 2000 something ain't easy. So it is very hard. Like the dating pool sometimes might be a pit of snakes. And sometimes the dating pool just has piss in it. Or drugs. Lots of people are on drugs now. It's a little scary out here. Not a fan. Kissing Strangers. Na, 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 na. Till I find someone I love. Kissing Strangers. Till I find someone I trust. Kissing Strangers. Open heart. Open mind. Never know who you'll find. Open heart. Close your eyes. Kissing Strangers. Till I find someone I love. Kissing Strangers. So I think that that is also a really good indicator, since I'm using the word correctly now, that you should start putting yourself back out into the world and stop isolating yourself, because of the snake that you dealt with. And there is more out there. It's few and far between, to find the person that is really truly meant for you. But you can't give up. You got to keep looking. And as someone who has personally isolated themselves for the last year and 2 months, if you will, probably longer than that, so it was before anything like this even happened. Honestly, I got so sick of people and so disgusted with people and so repulsed by people that I didn't want to be touched anymore. I started wondering, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck's wrong with you, bitch? Like, I'm just not attracted to anybody. People repulse me, to the fullest extent. So, yeah. But you got to open your heart and you got to open your mind. And that is talking about a blocked heart chakra right there. You need to unblock your heart chakra to start letting love back in, because you were not meant to be alone. You may have convinced yourself that you were supposed to be alone and that you're unlovable and you're better off alone. But that's not how humans are meant to be. We are not solitary animals. That's how we get, crazy people and serial killers. And you don't want to spend too much time alone, for real. And then, of course, the third song that popped up for me was a 2003 song. These are all different songs, different genres from different time frames and time periods. But this is called Shut Up by the Black Eyed Peas. If you know, you know, okay? I love me some Black Eyed Peas. Huh. They're so good. They're so good. I love them. I adore them. And this song, hit really close to home. And it's just about, it's a man and a woman going back and forth. So you have Fergie and then you have will.i.am going back and forth. Fergie's just like, I feel like I'm going fucking insane right now because you keep gaslighting me, and then he gaslights her some more. And it's just a whole mess. And she's just like, shut up. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say to me anymore, because everything you say is an excuse. Same old fucking excuse, same old lies. And that's a very good indication that this relationship, like when your partner is gaslighting you, they don't care what you're saying or how you're feeling, and they're just brushing off what you have to say, then it's time to walk. It's really time to walk, because they just want to sweep it under the carpet. They are not good for your health. It's for fucking real. It will make you feel genuinely insane. And the breadcrumbing is addictive, and it's so bad for you. It's so bad for the heart, for the soul, for the mind. Psychologically, it fucks you up severely, like to the fullest extent. And but yeah, so this is from the girl's perspective, but we tried to take it slow, but we're still losing control, and we try to make it work, but it still ends up the worst, and I'm crazy for trying to be your lady. I think I'm going crazy. And then, of course, the guy chimes in. She's just like, okay, so she's like, yeah, I'm going crazy. Like, this clearly is not fucking working. Like, it's just the same old shit, different day. And he says, girl, me and you were just fine. We wined and dined. We did the things that couples do when in love, walks on the beach and stuff. Things that you say and do. I love you, boo. I love you too. I miss you a lot. I miss you even more. That's why I flew you out when we was on tour. So it's just like, okay, yeah, we're doing all this relationship stuff, but you can do relationship stuff all you fucking want, because when the actions and the words and the energy is all misaligned and it's not adding up, then the actions don't necessarily matter, because you're talking out your ass. You're going through with the motions of a relationship, but there's no love there. There's zero sustenance. It's not real. It's fake. It's for show. It is literally, okay, yeah, it's and scene, it's, we're gonna do this and look like we're in a relationship, we're gonna play fucking house. It's not a real relationship. There's no substance. Where we was just at, oh, here we are. So, girl, our love is dying, why did you stop trying? And this is man and woman, each line going back and forth. I'm sure you can figure out which one is which. I've never been a quitter, but I do deserve better. Believe me, I will do better, which is the guy's line. The other two lines were the girls. Believe me, I will do better. Let's forget the past and start this new plan. Of course, masculine, sweeping shit under the rug, pretending that nothing is wrong or happened, and they just want to the benefit of continuing to go on, and they know that they played you and they get off on that, honestly. So we'll just keep doing the same shit over and over again. Why? Because it's the same old routine, and then next week I hear them scream, "Girl, I know you're tired of the things I say. You're damn right, because I heard them lame damn excuses just yesterday. That was a different thing. No, it ain't. That was a different thing. No, it ain't. That was a different thing. It was the same damn thing. Same ass excuses. Boy, you're useless. Shut up. Just shut up. Whoa, shut up. Just shut up. Whoa." Yeah. So you get the point here. These 3 songs are very significant and to be played back to back and all at once, especially after having a stream load. When God wants to get a message across, he absolutely will. He will make sure that it is on the frequency that you understand, that you get the message clear as day, and that you follow through with it. Or otherwise, you're going to keep suffering, quite frankly. So, yeah, do with this information what you will, but it's time to let go. Enough of the gaslighting, enough of the venom that is slowly killing you with this snake. It is time to be the hawk, to let go of the dead weight. It's okay to move on. It's okay to find another. And also, a little personal tidbit. So with that hawk carrying the dead weight and that hawk's mating for life, and then carrying, the dead mate around, that was kind of something I explained to my person. It's just like, hey, if I marry you, this is my one and done. Like, I'm never going to do this shit again, so don't fucking play with me. And they played with me. And now I'd rather be alone forever, because there's no appeal out here. This place is a mess. There's piss in the dating pool. I don't want it. I don't want it. I will not be dipping my toe in. I will not be checking the temperature. I'd rather be alone and die alone. But yeah, it's time to let go of the dead weight, to be the hawk, and to eat the snake. If this message resonated for you, I am glad. I know that there are so many people out there that are going through similar things. There are other readers to get hundreds of thousands of views, and there are hundreds and hundreds of people in their comment section confirming and claiming the message, and that they're also going through it. So I'm not the only one that goes through these things, and the messages that are given to me and sent to me in the dream realm and through musical frequencies are very, very relevant, and they're very important. So do with that information what you will. Hopefully it resonates for you. I hope this helps, and I hope this reached someone that really needed to hear this message. So I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great rest of your day. Mwah.